Are you the type of woman that check up on your exes on IG?
I never went and checked it. I don't know why.
Chloe, now we got to pull this dude up.
What's his Instagram?
I'm like,
If a guy that you were seeing said, I would like to go do this, would you be forgiving and being like, okay?
and videotape it and send it to me so I can see it. Make sure you're doing it right. Don't mess up my name out here. You and your
We
girlfriend.
both have our passwords and we'll go through each other's phones sometimes just for fun.
Who said, let's play the game of looking through and find funny stuff on our phone?
We also have each other's location.
Whose idea was that?
That was hers.
Over!
No, I think the passcode.
Seeing is no longer believing. You seeing they filter.
If I get on Instagram in the morning, I'm my brother. By that afternoon, though, I've turned into Kim.
Kim, how long have you and I known each other?
I don't know. How old were you on that show? That's how long.
Did you ever do the show?
I did the show and I did him on the show.
Hey everyone, I'm Chloe Kaminskis, aka Chlomonsta, along with your hosts Jaleel White and Joseph Vecsey, and this is Everybody Lurks.
There's no zoom in or anything. We're just going to see us from afar.
I'm just going to
away.
put the mic a little closer to you, just because it'll be better.
I don't really like things that close to my
Sorry.
Yes, you do.
That was the old Kim.
Oh, wow. Does Jaleel know something that we don't know?
Jaleel knows a lot.
He does know a lot. It's unfortunate.
Oh, damn. That's hilarious.
Kim, how long have you and I known each other?
You were 12. I don't know. How old were you on that show? That's how long.
12 to 21. So,
Damn. You was 21 on that show?
12 to 21.
You turned 21 on that show.
I turned 21.
Did you ever do the show?
Of course.
I
You
don't
have no idea. I did the show and I did him on the show. You don't even understand. I didn't even want to come here today because of that. His father made me feel some kind of way. In his office, under sedation, in my mouth. So, just...
My dad's a dentist. Let's clarify
Yes.
this right now.
Yeah,
Dad's a
right.
dentist.
That did sound crazy.
My dad's a dentist.
I love
it
your
was
dad.
It was Kim's dentist for a while.
Yeah,
too.
that was my boy. Then he moved to retired.
I know. My dad is. He started and stopped so many times, and now he's in Northern California with my mom.
Oh, please tell him I said hello.
And he's still practicing dentistry.
Really? And he left me.
Indian reservation though.
What?
They pay better.
Come on.
My dad was a great dentist. I mean, seriously, like, from people from their generation, Kim, could be good at an occupation, but not necessarily all entrepreneurial. My dad needed to just be a doctor because he just loved taking you from I hate the dentist to I love the dentist. That was great. He loved taking you on that journey.
And he did. But his office was high end.
But his office, had a lot of, exactly. It just had a lot of components to it that a businessman needs to be dealing with. Sometimes I feel the same way even about our business. It's like I love all things that have to do with creation, writing, rehearsing even. I like rehearsing,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But then people don't understand. You step away from this business and half the business is just fighting to be in the business with your dignity.
Wow. Speak.
Right?
Right. No, the
That's
truth.
more than half. I spend more time trying to protect what I'm trying to do versus doing it.
That is true. This business is very disrespectful. Like, I'm white and I get disrespected.
He gets so
yeah.
disrespectful.
So can you imagine? I can't even imagine how it's been for
yeah,
you guys.
it could be disrespectful. Speaking of, where's our movie?
I was
Speaking of disrespect, where is our Christmas movie? It's
Where
the
is
best thing
Where
ever.
is our Christmas movie, man?
It's so good, unless you fucked it up some kind of way.
I didn't fuck it
Oh,
up.
did I curse? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're all good. We're fine.
We're fine.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. Chloe, where are we starting? Do you know what Everybody
All right.
Lurks is about? Chloe,
No.
We didn't give you the rundown because we kind of just jumped into it.
We just jumped in.
Jaleel will give you the rundown.
We're just so happy to talk to you. Everybody Lurks was actually it came from Joseph and I. We were quarantined together and shooting Hustle. And both of our ladies broke up with us.
Shut up.
They dumped us both at the same time. And Adam Sandler, was able to provide us our own private gym on this beautiful compound in Philadelphia. So he and I love basketball, and Joseph plays basketball at a very high level. You wouldn't guess it.
Yeah, very high.
But Joseph can hoop.
You're horrible, obviously.
No, Kim. That's
What?
the
Damn.
part. So far,
Wait, was that just based off of look?
I told you
or-
your look, dog, it's
Your
caused you a
look.
lot of problems.
No, I can't believe you got a black girlfriend. It's hard to.
Wow.
There's a
How did that come about? That your reaction to that was hilarious. You asked me on the phone, right? You said something like
something you said that made me go like, wait a minute.
And her reaction was priceless. She was like, wait a second.
Yeah, you said something, and I was like, I just couldn't. I was like, is she? I was like, is she kind of black? Black girl? Is she black? And he was like, yeah. I was like, what? All this time I could have broke you off some on the set. Okay. Sorry.
I know. I've dated white girls too, but I've dated kind of almost all races except for Asian. No offense to
really?
Asian,
but you would. But you like white. There's different levels of white.
She's talking about she's talking about your pigmentation.
You're talking about me.
And just who he is.
Well, you might not know me that well then.
No. We going with you first. Let's go all. We not going with deep stuff. I'm talking about just off the jump. Like if I was gonna cast you.
You would. Well, let me hear what you would cast me as.
Oh, you are the dude that's in the office spilling coffee, jacking up everything, and there's some girl that you are in love with, and she ain't giving you the time of day. Oh, that's your character right there. Oh yeah, and at the end you win the girl.
Oh wow!
Because you won the lottery.
Damn. And people say people think being Urkel is tough.
Oh yeah, that was.
I wouldn't want to be any of that.
I got Tony Hinchcliffe by Kym.
I love Joseph.
Oh man.
Joseph. Okay. Lurking is y'all were playing basketball.
Yeah, so we had both been dumped, and we discovered that our exes were spending quite a bit of time looking at our stories and our Instagram late at night, and then we had to admit each other that we were still checking on our exes stuff too. And
but what was wrong with that?
It was you can't. It's hard to break up in this day and age and not look back.
Okay, so after you broke up, they were looking at stuff.
So it was
but
like,
also they see you looking at their stuff. So it becomes you want to prove that you've moved on.
Yeah, and so it was like we really started to discover. It was
everybody lurks.
Yeah, that it's like if you really stop and think about it, it's like there's no point in the day where there's not a camera on you. You know, if you go to Arowan right now, you got a problem with your order and your voice get loud. Mm-hmm. I promise you, there's already somebody that got the phone on. You're like, what's she finna do? She crashed it out.
I pulled mine out on the airplane. Anything happened, I'd be like this.
Right? So we're living in this incredible era where, seeing is no longer believing. Even if you look at somebody's page or social media, you're not necessarily seeing them. You seeing their filters. You seeing
all
their
lies.
Photoshop. You see it's all lies.
No, because if I get on Instagram in the morning, I'm my brother.
Right.
By that afternoon, I've turned into Kym.
That's exactly.
No.
Right? And so it was like all of a sudden, it was just like he and I knowing each other, just we fell into this point of view. And we were like, yo, man, let's write a TV show about it. Okay. So we wrote the TV show, and then we got busy doing other things. And then he went off to do Happy Gilmore too, and then he came back.
With Kym.
Yeah, that's when we became friends. That's so crazy.
Well, we worked together the first time on UB Halloween. You did 2 days on that, but we didn't talk as much.
No, we didn't. You
were icing me.
I don't know, it was raining or what. I was what?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
It
was on a farm. Yeah, we shot on a farm.
Yeah.
With her, the scene was with her and Lavelle, and Lavelle's in Happy Gilmore too.
Lavelle.
So they were going back and forth.
Lavelle's so crazy.
And
this sounds like this is gonna be great.
Her and Lavelle actually don't interact in Happy Gilmore too.
I know.
In UB Halloween they do.
We
they
were
have
married
scenes together.
Okay.
But they're both.
He wanted to do the goat, something with the goat.
Oh Lord.
Let's let it go.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. He was on a horse, beautiful horses too, but.
Now, are you the type of woman that you check up on your exes on IG or you would even receive a DM or a text from them favorably?
First of all, I'm just poor with social media, and that is just me trying to. And matter of fact, I'm glad you said that because I do have an ex who has an IG. And I did not go check on it. And 2 exes, matter of fact, now. And you know what? I never went and checked, and I don't know why.
Well, don't today.
No. I'm going to check.
Oh, God.
Wait, are you saying it never crossed your mind to check?
It didn't cross my mind. Yeah.
Well, you're like a healthy person.
Yeah, I never thought about checking. I don't know why, because first of all, I'm very conceited. I'm the prize, and I'm like, oh, he's lonely and depressed right now. I
Well,
never.
shoot, Chloe, now we got to pull this dude up.
What's his Instagram?
I'm like, there's no way that I think, well, this is the problem. I'm friends with all my exes, every single last one of them.
Do your new
Except
guys?
for one who stole my money.
What's his IG? And then I have Chloe just give you the overview of what you might find. She's Chloe is kind of like she's a good analyzer of an IG account.
Ain't gonna be nothing on there because he didn't post me when I was with him, so he ain't gonna post nobody.
You know what I'm saying? Chloe.
Let's see if you could find it. Here go one.
Chloe has like psychic IG skills, so she would just.
And you're friends with all your exes.
Oh yeah. Now, when you say friends, what does that mean? Does that mean the occasional get together? Does that mean just a FaceTime? What is friendship with an ex?
Well, I just was down in Atlanta with my ex. I stayed at his house actually.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, you guys are.
Yeah. I stayed at his house. I was down there for a baby shower and something with my sorority, and I stayed with my girlfriend one night. Then I stayed with him the next night. But no.
But are you guys with?
Stayed in the bed with him. I think he just broke up with his girlfriend recently. But no, none of that, because I am. If I get with you like that, we go together. And I told him, I said, oh, no, we ain't doing that. I said, we crossed that line, we back together. I was very clear. So put your CPAP machine on and roll over.
Yeah. Here's my question, though. When you have a new guy in your life, are they comfortable with you being friends with your exes? Because sometimes that can be considered, what we might say on Lurks, like a little bit of a red flag if you're too friendly, with past exes and you have a new person in your life.
That's the difference with me. I got to have a very secure man because I am a flirt. I flirt with everybody. I was about to flirt with him, but he looks young. I wasn't going to break his soul. No, I'm friendly. I wouldn't say, but what I learned
Skylar's
from
got a lot of
one
energy.
ex, he does.
Please do.
He said, please do.
Yeah.
I like your eyebrows already, and you have a dimple. Look at you.
Yeah, see?
Dimples.
You could
hey.
You can teach him.
I could. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Get your ass away from me.
Yo.
So look here. But now
You could be the female Shannon Sharp.
I could. Oh wow. No, 23, too young. I'll be playing Marvin Gaye. You be like, who is that? No, that's true. I never thought about this. Y'all are in my business. I'm a friendly person, but I did have one ex. I'll never forget. He said, why do you hug everybody? And I never thought about it. He said, when you have a man, you really are not supposed to be like every man hug you. But I never knew. He said, you know why men are hugging you? They said, because they want to feel on them tatas. I said, that's a lie. And and then I hugged the girl, and then I felt hers. I said, oh, I get it. It was nice and squishy.
She was like squishy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I get it. So, but he told me that, and I never thought because I hug everyone until COVID.
Does.
Yeah, I'm a hugger. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that's more common. That seemed like a little bit of an insecure comment on his part. I don't think I've ever been jealous of a girlfriend hugging a dude, unless I thought he was really trying to do something.
But Joseph, to support what she's saying, when you work in entertainment and you are as open as I know Kym is, that's going to be off-putting to certain people who are more introverted and
not
also
in
just
the business,
not in the business, and just not used to walking in the rooms and knowing every damn body. I that's something I required. High security, like I ain't tripping. Like just I'll see you tonight, right? Like I need that level of security. I'll see you in the morning, right? All right, cool. Like I need that level of security.
Yeah.
And it's not because she's wilding. She Kym. Like they ain't no Kym not gonna be in a room and not be noticed. That's just not Kym. It's not Kym.
It always been like that.
It
always been that person comes in the room, and I'm a people person. I love people.
Are you
even just talking to
Are you
you.
extroverted all the time, or do you ever get to places?
No. When I'm home, I'm an introvert. Not a joke, not a talking to. I had to start noticing that about myself. And men that I dated, they're always like, where's the girl that's out there? And I was like, I'm tired. Because I put so much energy out that when I come home, I just want to be quiet, watch TV, chill. And because I always felt, like my mother always told me to sparkle. When you go on auditions, remember to sparkle. And when you're in the world, so I always walk in the room and I want to be a light to the world. So I always want to shine and maybe make somebody's day. And if somebody's sad, I want to, so I think I take a lot on, and then you get home, you got all this heavy stuff from other people. But just rest, because I like to be that light outside.
Wow. No, because I can relate to that. I mean, I'm not as extroverted as you, but I feel like when I'm at home, I can go 5 days without saying a word out loud or even talking to someone on the phone.
Come
like
on.
I have definitely been at home at times when I'm by myself for a few days. Let's say girlfriend's out of town or something like that. We've been doing a lot of whatever. If I'm doing stand-up, I'm doing podcasts, I'm at home. Yeah, won't be on the phone, won't say a word. I need to reset. And I think some people take that personally because, like sometimes when you're on sets for movie sets, right, and you do 12-hour days, and then there'll be people that go, hey, you want to get a drink after? I'm like, I just been with you for 12 fucking hours. I'm like, the last thing I want to do is talk to you. And people take that personally. Obviously, I don't say it to them like that.
Right.
But I'm like, no, I just want to go home and I want to go work out and I want to be in my own space and reset.
Yes.
And people are like, no, come on, it'll be fun. I'm like, no, I've been out all day. And people, I notice, don't always handle that well.
Right. You have to, I think, they just don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand me.
Because they have not been doing as much as you. So look at her. What is she doing?
Listen, Chloe began her investigation on. She is like our own private detective.
I just texted you a LinkedIn profile, Jaleel, and an Instagram, and I'm going to need confirmation to see whether or not this is the right person.
Watch it be somebody with
We're
no
really
teeth.
doing like investigation.
She all in LinkedIn. Yes.
I told you, Chloe go get
She's
to the bottom of
good.
it.
I didn't know he had a LinkedIn. Wait a minute. See, this is that lurking stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna.
You gave me a first and a last name. Chloe did the rest.
She sure did.
You're gonna develop
Look
a
at
bad
him.
habit now. You're gonna be lurking on him and all your exes.
No, because I don't want to know. I don't think that's the thing. Let's just.
I can
say
see
the
you with
truth.
him though.
You can see me with him.
I can see you with him.
Yeah, I was with him for a minute.
Now his IG is private.
Oh, what?
Yeah, his IG is private.
Yeah, I had
so
to go to my
so you-
my Finsta's currently in the requests.
Wait a minute. Let me pull up my phone and look on his. I know I'm not blocked. I'm on his IG.
Oh, okay.
I can go through it.
Oh, so you are one of the
Chosen.
one of you are one of the 7,471
Wait,
Yeah, he
who
followed
are tapped in.
oh, wait. I
Tapped
just
in.
have another question. How do you make it so? Because that's a hard thing to do. How do you make it so it's amicable when you guys break up? That you always seem to be friends with your exes. Is that because it just never ends in like shambles, or you just make a conscious effort after the fact?
There
to, like,
is one ex that I never speak to, but because I think if you're a good person, and sometimes people might, if you say you break up and they break your heart and you're hurt, I don't stay hurt long. Like if say,
Man, I'm right there with you.
right, I'm like
right there with you.
it just take you get over one man because you get under another. So I'm 23 was like damn.
That's how it is.
Yeah, but there's the truth. After you're hurt and you get over it, you know that people are human. That is the truth. That if somebody cheated on you, or if somebody, it's the only time I'm not gonna say I don't mind a man cheating on me, but it's human. Say if he does cheat on me, that is not I'm gonna break up with you.
Oh wow.
Oh, so
That's
I want
It's my money.
I want to get it. I want to get into this. Give me the nuances of cheating. Now, not what's acceptable, but like, I need some time. I need to think about it. Because I always hate it when people say that about cheating, right? It's like, oh, they cheated. Because to me, I think that cheating has been weaponized by people who know they weren't giving much to the damn relationship to begin with. So if they can just lob that out there and be like, oh, they cheated on me, instant sympathy everywhere. And yet you don't know any of the details of what was going on in that relationship. And so I'm like,
So you're saying there might have been an excuse for the cheating?
there might have been an excuse for the cheating, and also there's just different levels of cheating. I'm
There's
curious what
different
hers is.
levels
What
of
are we
cheating.
talking about? You kissed a girl at 11 one night or something, and
No.
like, give me the degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to
There are
say it.
degrees. Some women feel you cheat if you're looking at another woman's Instagram. If you DM a woman, they feel that that's cheating. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about some women are like, no.
Yeah, give me the degrees. Let's
that's the
go.
degrees
I knew
right
you were
there.
coming with it.
You already knew that was. If you touch a girl, rub her back, or you at a party, definitely if you kiss her, if you're dancing with her. Now, if you start calling her and you both are texting back and forth, nothing has happened, but you're in a relationship of texting back and forth, they consider that cheating.
Okay.
If you
Like an
We had like
affair.
stage 5 now, so that was like
Yeah,
stage 1,
it's
2,
a
3.
lot.
We had like stage 5
Chloe,
now.
what'd you say?
Like an emotional affair.
Yes, and men do have emotional affairs because their wife and girlfriends aren't giving them what they need at home emotionally, and sometimes they have to go out and get it elsewhere. And women also, and when somebody will listen to you and hear what you have to say, they can get you. They can really. That's how pimps work. Emotionally first, they get your mind first, and then they get your draws. So cheating also is if you now you start dating. If you sleep with somebody a couple times, you're buying gifts, that's when I get mad. Now you're spending my money. That's that level right there. You using my money?
I knew it.
You using my money.
So
to
if he
make
could
sure
just, if he could just keep it a secret and do his thing sexually, but spend his own money, then you'd be more like, whatever,
Well,
do your thing.
And, honey, let her talk.
There's some
She's
levels.
cooking. She's cooking.
Now this is where it becomes a problem. The money becomes a problem, and this is where these are two things right here I'm gonna give you. This is the worst. We're at the top right now. Well, I'm sorry. Let me go one more level. You go out, and my friends see you with this person. I'm gonna kill you. Now you embarrassed me.
Now you're embarrassed.
Right. See, now you
You
embarrassed
spent
me.
my money, and now you're embarrassed.
You
me.
spent my money.
We're at like stage
now
9
you're embarrassed.
now.
We're at 9. And 10 is, okay, you ready for this one? Here, this is 10. You fall in love. I'm going to cut your penis off. This is the thing. You can have sex and be with somebody, but if you fall in love, it's the most disrespect. Because,
And you got me dangling over here as an option still.
yep.
But really, you've already disconnected from me spiritually.
Right.
And you probably did a long time ago. But maybe that person don't have as much money, they don't have much access, they don't have much status. So you kind of like just kind of keeping me hanging
You
around.
keep it, or you don't know if this person's going to stay with you. But the problem is you have fallen. I can't compete with you falling in love. That's a hard. Men can have sex and walk away. They really can cut that. They can cut that.
Some women can, not all.
And some women can.
But these days, some women can.
Oh yeah, you can. I can cut that. But when you fall in love, now we're at level 10. Level 11.
Ooh.
You made a baby.
Oh, keep going. I knew she was cooking.
You already knew. There's a problem. There is a problem. That's when, it is there are other little things that are bad. You date somebody who's, young, really, really young, can't compete against that. Or level 13.
She skipped 12.
Yeah, no, I think 12 was, 11, 12, we got the fall in love.
I thought the baby was 11.
Okay, we got the baby, it's 12. And then we got the, 13. For me, you slept with a man.
I knew you were gonna lay it out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because now I can't.
Disrespect with a K.
It's a disrespect, but I can't compete against a man. There's nothing. I can let my little hair and my chin grow a little bit, but there is no. What do you do with that?
Listen, that happens also to guys too.
And that happens to guys. Now she's over there kicking it with her girlfriend. You think they out shopping all the time?
Exactly.
And now,
and it wasn't just shopping.
and a guy can't be a girl.
Been there too.
He can't do that. How does he compete with that?
I would feel better about that though.
Word.
Me too.
Yeah, I'd feel way better if my significant other cheated with another woman. That would be because I would just feel like it's not that's just what she wants. And if she's really like, if you're talking about like in love, and if she's not in love, then I'd have to say, hey, can we have her?
See,
join?
that's where y'all go.
That made me
Yeah.
feel. That made me feel like I never knew you.
Yeah, I mean that could.
That's what Chloe. You see, Chloe sounded black again.
Right. She
Yeah.
slapped, smacking her teeth over there.
Yeah, I guess that could be rough. Is there now? But what were we up to? What number was
We're
that?
up to 13.
We
Was
about
there?
13.
Can you get us to 15?
Can you
Or
get
is
us to
there-
15? Is there more?
anything-
We have already had the baby. We've already crossed genders.
Wait.
Is there another level of disrespect with a K?
Oh yeah. There could be.
Well, come on.
Let's see. If you are a public figure
Oh,
and you go and mess with someone who I feel is lower level than me, you're like, she was an extra. Are you serious?
she didn't have a speaking role.
She didn't even have a speaking role.
She played waiter number 2.
Number 2,
No,
and
it's
now
so hard.
it's all on TMZ, and everybody's like, oh, because now everybody's like, oh. They, especially if you're a wife of, there's several things about you're a wife of a big movie star or a big director, and you maybe changed a little bit as you've had children for this person, and now you go get the younger version of me.
And she didn't even have a speaking role.
And she didn't even have
And
a
you know what?
speaking role.
It makes them look at you more too. So it's like if someone cheats on someone lower level, I could see them going, "Well, what was lacking?"
Right. Or you cheat with somebody who's too young and it's illegal.
Well,
That's a
sure. Well, that's
horrible.
You
Yeah.
got
You're
like
like-
20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
that's-
you're like, now I didn't know you. I'm disgusted.
yes.
Why now I gotta help you with court fees? No. I mean we
Diddy
can,
over here. What's going on?
right. There's a lot you don't find. You sitting there kicking it with Diddy, and
Yeah.
now you're like, wait a minute, I was your girlfriend.
But-
what happened?
Well, even though this wasn't underage, we don't know what it is yet, but the whole Shannon Sharp thing, the one thing I knew there was a red flag with him, though, is there's a famous interview where he's interviewing D. Wade, Dwayne Wade, and he says to him, he goes, and he wasn't joking, he goes, which was worse? He goes, which was harder for you? Losing the NBA championship or when your wife found out you cheated with another woman? And then D. Wade had to think about it and go, oh, yeah, no, it was definitely the cheating.
I was gonna
But
say.
he genuinely asked this question like it was like he expected him to possibly say the NBA championship. That's what I knew.
Might have hurt me a little bit. No, what's wrong with him?
And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne Wade, he might have had a baby. I don't know. I can't remember the story, but I think it
did.
was. So, yeah, so that was even worse. So, of
Right,
course.
he was going down the gamut.
Yeah.
But people get over things and move on if you can. But
Get us to 20.
oh my God,
Keep going.
there's so I don't know. That was a lot.
I mean, I just feel like if you keep pushing.
Unprotected
Chloe,
orgies.
you got
I was gonna say bring
Yeah.
home a STD.
that's
Well, yeah, we at 16 and 17.
Shout out to Magic.
A DTD, a DDD. I don't even know what that is. Dead on arrival. A DDA. If you cheat and now you bring home something, I mean, whether it's a chlamydia, something you can get rid of, or something you can't get rid of, or something that could possibly kill you later on. All of that is bad because now women, I know, especially women, we get mad because we're like, okay, you just had to get some, right? I get it. But what made your dumb ass not put a condom on? You are married, got 3 kids, your whole family will be affected. It's that
Well, it's actually like dangerous. I
right,
mean,
but you're more angry of the ignorance. Maybe not the act. How dumb are you? I didn't think you were stupid. I think that's where we women we get upset because once it's disrespect again, even though you had to do it. Even when that's what same thing with the baby. You just couldn't wrap it up because it's so disrespectful to your wife or your girlfriend because you had no consideration. It's like having COVID and coughing in my mouth. Not even in my face. It's like you just
Open up.
Open up, right. It's that kind of disrespect.
so
Exactly.
you couldn't have done what Magic's wife did.
She's a G. She's a strong. Well, also
I admire them as a couple of.
yeah,
I'm not gonna. pile
And I
on
was
that.
gonna say,
I really
and not
do. I
even.
admire them.
She's a G, and this is the thing. We can go down a list of a lot of women, and it might not have been of that level. Hillary Clinton, the embarrassment that she took on her soul. When you say I'm going to stay with him, That's a different kind of level of G. And
Hillary might have had some ulterior motives, but
That's why she said. But again, you got to read into us as much as we read into you. That's why she said G and not love.
yeah. No, it's
She said that's a
gangster.
different level of G.
It's gangster.
it's gangster.
It's
If she
definitely
was-
gangster,
It's gangster.
but we got to just say what the reason.
Kim's vernacular is
for.
deep. If she wanted to say the
Yeah.
word love, she would have used
Yeah.
it. She
Yeah.
said that's a different level of G.
Yeah.
It is. It is because it's a different. Sometimes people can see the future, and because you live in that kind of thing, and you say you weigh the pros and the cons. Well, if I do this, of course, I'm gonna have to go through all the scrutiny for that. If I stay, I still got to go through scrutiny, but at the end of the day, I have children. I have this and that, or I can see what the future is. And even with Hillary, she had to say, "I can bounce." What's that gonna do?
And she did all of that and still lost.
Oh God.
You imagine staying with someone through all of that and doing all those years of
Kim, Joseph
embarrassment,
want all the smoke.
He's wrong.
and you
He's
still
wrong.
lost.
Joseph want all the smoke.
He does want all the
Wait, can
smoke.
I
No,
ask
you know what? See, you and I, we've been famous. He's never been famous.
Wait, Kim.
He
So
gonna
if
get
this
the
so
smoke.
just get out there,
Yeah.
he gonna get the smoke that he looking
But Kim,
for.
He
is
gonna
thi-
get the
is-
smoke. He
but
gonna get
wait,
the smoke
Kim,
he looking for.
But here's the world we're living in that's that sensitive. Is there anything? How could it be smoke? We know she lost. It's not. I'm not revealing news. I'm not saying she should have not won.
But you have to see who she was up against. Now that we see
Yeah,
the writing on the wall, she was the first one to reveal, was in it to reveal who this person is.
Yeah, of course.
But if we'd have known what we know now,
sure.
I think Hillary would have gone.
She
and
probably-
probably
yeah.
would have won.
So I just can't imagine that she did all that and stayed. That's a
But
rough road.
but you understand, she's still there. They're
Yeah,
still
she's
together.
still there. Yeah.
Cause she gonna ride it out.
Because she can still see the future.
She can still see the future.
And I don't think there's a win in her future, but there's something that she wants out of that
It's a
future.
lot of L's. It's a lot of L's.
Hey, I said she's a G.
She's a G.
Yeah, we got. You
Do
got.
gangsters lose that much?
I respect.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
You still got because she's still standing. You can't. She didn't crumble.
No, I'm saying it's
true.
It's funny
I'll
how
buy
we
her
see,
book.
It's funny how we see people differently. Yeah, Meyer
Right.
Lansky, Al Capone, Hillary Clinton. I put them in the
Put
same
them all in the same
Now that I agree with.
category. Absolutely.
Al Capone.
A G. Yep. So there are levels of it, and women, like you said, people don't know all of the details. When you hear just somebody's cheating, you're absolutely right. There's two sides of every story.
Yeah.
And you have to know that sometimes when your man cheated for a reason. Some of them just dirty dogs, but you got a hand in it.
Yeah, I mean that's why people have to communicate, right? I mean, if they just
That was amazing.
If
I knew you was gonna walk me someplace. And
I just have one.
if let me ask you this:
Chloe.
if a guy that you were seeing actually came out and said to you like the truth and said, "I would like to go do this," would you be then more forgiving of being like, "Okay, yeah, go do what you need to do"?
Yeah, and videotape it and send it to me so I can see it. Make sure you're doing it right. Don't mess up my name up here.
Chloe, where are we going from here? We're out of control. If we are on a road, it is foggy. It is
foggy
We have lost
road.
sight of.
Let's
But at
turn on
this
those
age,
headlights.
when I was younger, I would not. As you get older, you accept different things. When I was younger, I would be like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
You know. And then after a while, you was like, "Yeah. If that's what you need to do, we together."
That
That's
is the
all you
most
do.
nuanced discussion about cheating I have ever been able to have with a woman in my life. Thank you.
Oh no! Well, thank you.
Because I knew
enjoyed it.
you
I've
were
never
going to go
had-
certain places, but you surprised me with about at least 6 of them in there. I said, "Ooh, I forgot about that one. Ooh, I forgot about that one too. Oh, you brought that home to me."
Yeah, and it was good for me. I've never
Yeah, you
had
could write
that
like a little pamphlet on that, just on all the levels of cheating.
all the levels.
Because, but not to go back to it again, but it is when you talk about the disrespect and the lack of consideration, I think that's broken down very beautifully. Because I don't think many people take that really, and they just go, "Oh no, I just had to get off," but you're not really taking in the fact that like what this is gonna do.
Most people have been trained to have a knee-jerk reaction to that word. And it's just like, nah, that ain't, I mean, and an American clickbait knee-jerk reaction to that word. You go to Europe, you go to other countries, et cetera, they breaking it down far more the way she did. Okay, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
That's me
the voice.
impersonating the
That's
wife.
the voice.
What are we talking about?
Right,
What are you
right.
bringing to me?
She needs to know.
The children are coming in soon.
Right.
Shall we save this for later?
I'd like to know what country you're in.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm creating the country that this woman is talking from.
Oh my God!
It's like she's somewhere between India and Africa. Just somewhere.
Have you ever been cheated on? Yeah. Have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, absolutely.
See.
I don't. I mean, not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I know of. I never had someone like confess something to me, but
or caught them.
Or caught them. Yeah.
Okay.
Never had that
Good
happen.
for you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but women though, they're much better at covering up things that you would never know.
You think.
Well, I mean,
we pretty slick. Y'all are dumb.
Yeah, we are dumb.
Y'all leave your tail out.
But y'all, but y'all not as good as you think you are in this day and age.
Oh, okay.
See, in the past, I would agree with you, but now there's just so many technological ways for even a woman to make a misstep that it's like, are you serious? I mean, listen, my attitude is if you go looking, you always going to find something anyway.
If you go looking,
you always going to find something.
You're going to find something.
It could just be a text message.
Absolutely agree.
That's why now we've back down to stage 3 and 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, where the emotional cheating starts.
Do you believe that you and your wife, well, now you're married, though, so it might not work, but have each other's passwords to your phone?
She doesn't need that. She doesn't want that. She's never even... Like, you know what we do? If we're both guilty of this. If we sit on the couch and like, you know, she's texting and I'm texting and something like that, you know, I'm glancing at her stuff. And I can see her glancing by too, or whatever, right? And so there's a period where you're like, oh, that's just the way it's gonna be. All right, cool. But I started cleaning up my phone when my daughter was young. So my daughter, when my daughter was like 4 and 5 years old, she would, you know, we get in the car. I hadn't even pulled out of the driveway, and she's like, "Daddy, can I have your phone? Daddy, can I have your phone?" Because she wanted to control the music. Okay. And so, and then from beyond that, she would start just swiping around and going places. And so I realized quickly when she was in kindergarten, I was like, okay, you know, just never even get in a car with anything that could be remote. A screenshot of something the homie had sent you, and it was still sitting there. So, you know, I actually started puffing my chest about that, where I was just like, I'm a dad who really doesn't have like porn like that on my phone. Like I just don't even keep that kind of stuff on my phone. And then you know, you create little folders and stuff. Then you start getting a little organized with it. You be like, okay, well, I'm not just gonna delete it, but maybe I can create a space for it.
The hidden folder. Now, do you share your password? You and your girlfriend?
both have our passwords, and we'll go through each other's phones sometimes just for fun and read stuff.
Oh, I could do
like
that.
she'll.
Did he say for fun?
Yeah.
Because it could be, you know
it's
what?
Kind of like
it
fun.
could be a text message to her mother or her sister.
Well, we don't read those. It's just like reading,
or do you?
Well, I don't. What why would I care about text to her sister?
Because these are people that they confide in.
Yeah, and they're talking.
See, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to do that. I
came to bed smelling like a pig.
Yeah, you see.
I guess
I wouldn't want to read that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I wouldn't.
You know what? That's
there.
not what I'm really looking for fun.
But it might find you.
Looking for lurks. Everybody lurks.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll read it for fun. It sometimes could be a little like, you know, I don't know. If we find like
Are you confident in what she's looking for on your phone?
Yes.
See, I just made you aware of something that I would be looking for that didn't even cross your mind. I'm like, I want to know what you're saying to your mama and your sister.
Yeah, I guess I don't really think that deep about it. But I know sometimes she'll put down my phone and go, there's nothing good in here.
Who started it? Who said, let's play the game of looking through and find funny stuff on our phone? She did.
I don't know that.
She did. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's fun. Duh.
I will say, I mean, that is hilarious. But I will say, I think it was a mutual thing. I'm not going to.
She convinced you it was mutual?
Why am I here? Why am I here? I got to hang out with Joseph alone somewhere and talk to him. Jesus.
We also have each other's location. So location.
Whose idea was that?
That was hers.
It's all hers.
No, I don't think the passcode. Look. But I would be honest.
Hers.
I would be honest with you.
Okay.
I would tell you straight up because I am a person that does like checking things. We've talked in this show. I've checked girls' phones before. When they put it down, I go, "What's up? Let me see something." I sense something's fucked up, and I'll check the phone. First text, I'm like, "Yep, I knew it. Something was going on." So I'm not afraid to do it. So I will say the phone thing. It's an equal partnership with the passcodes, and let me see. 1,000%. Location, yes, that was hers. I've never even thought about sharing someone's location.
But that's for safety.
That's for safety, yes.
Don't you cut your eyes at me like that?
What else you got? Ask me anything.
Boy, you are cracking me up over there. I love that. Let's play the game of share the phone and look at our stuff. Let's see what we see is funny.
Well, you know what?
Oh my God, I got to meet her. What sign are you?
Capricorn.
Really?
What sign is she?
She was born in April, so what is that?
Oh,
I don't know.
April. Ooh, she's an Aries?
She's an Aries. April 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Man, Pisces, maybe.
No, she should be
Aries?
Aries. Y'all look, my dad is March 28th.
Oh, he's an Aries?
So typically it's
she's
the end
an
and the
Aries.
beginning.
She's an Aries.
Okay. I don't know what that.
Aries
What
and
does Aries
Capricorn.
mean?
Ooh,
Ooh, they something else.
Aries.
Caroline Ray is Aries.
Okay.
Yeah, they're controlling. Love you, Caroline. They are female Aries. I love them. I have friends. I'm good friends with Aries women.
See, I told you we gonna have more fun when we get some ladies in this.
That's good. And Capricorn, when's your birthday?
December 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
December 22nd. Okay, good. But Capricorns are cool. My son's a Capricorn.
How old's your son again?
14.
14.
He's
He's a hooper too?
He's a hooper-ish.
Yeah.
You put him with some real brothers, he's not. he with his little school, he can play with his little schoolmates. You put him in one of them clubs, he was like, I'm gonna sit down, mommy. I bet you are if you don't get out there and try to learn how to really play. So whatever. He likes basketball though. So that's it. And what sign are you?
I'm a Sag.
Oh, workaholic. And your wife?
November 27th is my birthday. My wife is a Cancer.
She's like me. What's her birthday?
July 19th.
Oh my God, that's my brother's birthday. Oh, she's a homebody. My brother's a home body.
D.
Yes, she is. She loves it.
That probably factored majorly into my decision because I've been dealing with the streets.
The streets. I've been dealing with the streets. Every other side of the streets.
Dealing with the streets.
She's a homebody.
I might have
Cancer.
overcompensated because I went all the way to the house shoes, the Birkenstocks and the sweats, and
Yes,
and the bed and the strict bedtime.
Not the strict bedtime. Wow.
Exceptions can be made for exceptional sushi and concert performances.
Okay. Wow, how long you been married now?
A year now.
That's it. Oh yeah. You're a newlywed. That's right. Okay. How long did you date?
4 years.
Oh no, that was good. You
Yeah,
checked
no, I'm
everything
not
out?
28. I'm not 28.
Right, I know. We all want to make you.
You know
a
what I had
kid,
to do though? You know what happened was, and I'll admit it. I've made this mistake. Women are never going to tell us when we need to be hitting certain stages in the relationship. So like, okay, now it's time to get engaged. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to do the wedding. Now it's time to have a child. Now it's time. They kind of expect us as guys to know that they're investing in the relationship. So I've been guilty of long relationships that didn't net a ring or moving in, and if you don't have a woman that comes from a family background that encourages them to communicate positively, instead they'll just internalize all that as resentment. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not serious. Oh, he's not that.
They'll say it. You just didn't hear it.
I didn't get a chance to hear it exactly. I had an ex once tell it was because she had a girlfriend that told me everything, and tell I had an ex once tell her girls that Jay takes his A trips with his boys, and then he takes me on his B trips. Ooh. And it was like when I got back to me, I was hurt because I was like, well, I'm sorry you classified the trips that we ever took that way, but you can't even afford the B trips.
Damn.
That's so rough. I'm like, I never said that to her.
Oh.
I was
no,
like,
but
but
you
I'm
were
like,
thinking it.
That's what I was thinking when I was told that that's something that she said.
But why didn't you take her on the A trips?
But I said again, I didn't know that she was classifying our trips that way. If I'm gonna go to Cuba, right? One of the greatest trips I ever took. I
would love to go.
I would, and I went when it was when George Bush Jr. was in office.
Can we go to Cuba?
And it was like we couldn't then. So that's what happened.
Right. How'd you get in there?
We went to the Caymans, and we were going on a scuba diving trip. It was like 5 guys, and after one day, we were like bored. We were just sitting around looking at each other. And there used to be an old app called Small World. Mm-hmm. It was a community, and you could go on a Small World and make connections around the world, really. And a buddy of ours was like, we can get to Cuba from here. Like, we can legally, go to the bank, get cash, and go in through the Grand Caymans. And it was one of the best trips I've ever had in my life. It was amazing. But like that trip, I mean, I would prefer actually take that trip with a bunch of fellas. It's you know, smoking cigars, it's the Copacabana, it's the ultimate guys trip. Matter of fact, we drank all night for so long, and we were riding back at like, I think it was like 7, 8 in the morning, and we saw a whole bunch of Cuban kids playing basketball at a park. We told the driver to pull over, cause I was with 4 white dudes who could go, like they could play.
And obviously drink.
They could drink and they could hoop, right? And they was like, "Come on, we gonna." And one of them, GC, was like, "We gonna bust their ass right now." Right? And we started hooping, and these kids started going home to get their big brothers and stuff to play us. And we sent our driver to go get Gatorade, and because we run out of electrolytes now, we can't.
This is great.
And we start playing them in a 3-2 matchup zone, so we could conserve energy. But that's like one of the most special moments of my life when I think back at that. And it would hurt me that a woman that I was with would look at that and be like, "Oh, well, that's an A trip," and then you took me to.
That's a great
You
trip.
took me to Santa Barbara, Miami, and that was a B trip. And it's like,
wow.
wow.
You got it.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
don't you think?
What'd you say?
Like if he goes to Cuba, he needs to go somewhere out of town with her. You can't take her.
I kind of see what she's saying.
I see what she's saying.
You kept it a
too.
little too local.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what she's saying.
These
too.
dudes were exotic. They spoke different languages. You know, they were.
You're like, I'm taking the guys
Listen,
to Italy and you to Anaheim.
I don't run away. I'll tell you this, Kym. I don't shy away from criticism. It might have even been a fair enough criticism, but at the end of the day, you know, I think if you are gonna say you're in a relationship, what makes a relationship work is that you have to want the other person to be happy. That has to make you happy. And when you have two people, it's like even the art of making love. It was just like I'm not worried about me. That's me. That's gonna take care of itself. I need to be able to please you in the way that excites you. And I think when you do life that way, man, now we talking.
Life that way.
Now we talking. You know what I'm saying? It was like the way it was
that's
articulated with the whole A trip and B trip thing. It's like you saying it like that, like I owe you something.
And how long you been with your? I know, like you. Right.
Yeah, like right. You said.
Well, we did Anaheim and what did you say?
I said Anaheim.
Anaheim and Cuba. No, Italy.
Yeah, well, I said yeah.
What? How long you been with your girl?
2 years. A little over 2 years, yeah.
A little over 2 years. Okay. Do you do A and B trips?
I don't. Well, again, he said that she was classifying it that way. We do most of our trips together. I haven't had any like all guy trips, but that's because I've never been a big. I hang out with people one-on-one. I don't really go on all dude trips. I never really liked being around all dudes. It's like I never understood dudes. You know, like I never smoked weed. My parents never had to worry about me smoking weed, mainly because I wouldn't want to pass a joint around with a bunch of dudes. Okay. I'd be like, my lips got to be on it first. I only smoke with girls. I don't drink with guys. So guy trips.
You are so different.
Yeah, never. Like a guy trip to Cuba wouldn't even cross my mind.
It sounds like so much fun.
Chloe, what you got?
Say,
what you got?
I said Joseph's a pick-me guy.
What's a pig-me guy?
Pick-me.
Oh, a pick-me
guy.
Yeah, I've been insulted. I just wait.
Wait, what's a?
I wish I had my.
I know what a pick-me girl is, but what's a pick-me guy?
You. He's saying I only hang out with girls. I would smoke a blunt only with girls.
Yeah.
Like that is exactly what.
Yeah, because
the girl would say like, oh, I'm not gonna smoke a blunt with the girls because like they're gonna cough and stuff. Like I only smoke with guys.
Yeah,
like,
well, you know what? Because sometimes, like, I did have a dude once ask me, like, "Oh, why wouldn't you want to smoke with me and hang out and be like, you know, it's chill, it's laid back?" I go, "I don't need to be relaxed with you." I go, there's no reason for me to get high with another man. A woman, there's a woman, there's a reason. There's a strategy. Like if I was on a first date with a girl, I might have a little drink. But if I'm hanging out with dudes.
So if you were backstage at a great comedy show and there's nothing but dudes backstage, you're not partaking.
0. Less than
That's
0.
your loss,
because here's the thing. I don't need it, number one. Like I don't need to be looser. And on like if I'm hanging out with a girl, maybe it sets a mood, or maybe it's a first date.
Is it just
I'm
the
a little
passing?
nervous. No, it's
you know I got some noodles, and the noodles are better than the paper
look,
filters.
I respect what you got.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
He's got his own weed company. Has got his own weed, and I'm saying I'm not like I said. I'm sure it's amazing weed, but I would take that weed and do it with my girl or do it with someone else. A dude, I just don't have any desire to do it. It just won't do anything for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see your girl's picture before we leave.
Didn't I send it to you?
No,
Thought I did.
think you sent me a dude or somebody.
A dude?
No, you sent me your stand-up. Maybe you
Oh
did.
yeah, I sent you my special.
Right.
And when you finish that, I'll send.
That's hilarious. I wanted to talk to you about that. Remember, we were supposed to.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go on a show with you, but I'd still been working on the movie and doing this, so we didn't.
So we gotta wait.
Chloe
So we
Chloe
didn't.
on the job.
Oh,
she's pulling
there
it
she
up.
is. She is not black. Well,
She's
how
half
you-
black. I told
don't
you she was
claim
mixed.
that shit.
I told you she was mixed.
Okay, there's a picture of her. Now she looks.
I told you she was mixed.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
kinda like-
is
she-
mixed.
she's
cute.
exotic.
Yeah.
That's
She
the
is
word for
cute.
Sarah. Sarah's exotic.
Look at her.
Yeah, she's Canadian mixed.
Oh, look at her.
Oh yeah, there's
She
the
could
braids.
pass though. She could pass.
She could pass, right?
Well, she
could
just was.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was just in 688, where it was about all.
You did say she was in
yeah.
688.
That's
right.
I think why it
and
came
she was
up.
about the light. Right.
Because that's all an African American
Yeah,
true
there she
story.
is.
And,
Look at
and,
that.
6888 was on Netflix, starring
yes.
Kerry Washington and
Yes,
Joseph's
Sarah,
gal was-
Kerry Washington,
Yes.
Tyler Perry wrote and directed it. And
Oh,
the
my
movie
God.
did
no, she
pretty
has
well.
many looks. Like
That's
she,
what I said. How she do
like she's a
this?
shape-shifting actress.
No, she is a shape-shifting actress for real. I was like, who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
different.
good for her. So you get a bunch of women at home.
Exactly. It's like he got a Gemini.
Yeah, you're good.
Wait, you say it again?
You got a bunch of women at home.
Oh yeah.
She just show up. You like, who? Okay, this is. I don't know you, but I do know you.
Monogamy is great when you get a different version
Right.
every day of the week.
Yeah, we can role
And you're
play.
attracted to all of them.
All
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can role
she's
play.
cute.
Yeah, I like this look here. The
Which
left one.
look?
Well, I love the braids. When she does the braids, I feel like those are the dopest. And
And it doesn't even
That
come
look,
off as
yeah.
cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
you
very
know what I'm saying?
pretty.
It just comes off natural.
It's very exotic.
well, she's
like-
mixed, so yeah.
but it does, like you said, yeah. It
You know what I'm
fits her.
talking about,
yeah,
Kim.
Yeah, but it
It
fits,
fits her.
Some
Yeah.
people do that, and you're like, ah,
Yeah.
ooh.
She's
Yeah.
not like,
Oh,
Good
see?
Lord.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
she's not
Always
Becky went to the
comment
Bahamas. She's not.
No, right. You went to the Bahamas. Oh yeah, she is cute. This is interesting. I don't see not one picture of you. What's that about?
Well, actually, that's funny you say that.
Mm-hmm.
She just rebranded her. Oh, there's a rose. But
Oh,
I think Instagram now has to be used as a tool, and I think even her team told her like, well, we might have to kind of recreate and rebrand a little bit, do a little less boyfriend pictures, which I, understand.
I
Oh, look
love
at
that he's
you.
cool with that.
but
and
Very
look, please
cool.
look.
And they cool.
He has
there we are.
800 pictures of her on his Instagram.
Well, because I don't use my as shit.
Joseph is an unbranded human.
Yeah, I don't really
We're,
use.
we're working
Instagram.
on Joseph's brand.
I don't
Joseph
use
still has the
IG
tag
like that.
on
Cute
his
picture of them
on his
together.
Vancouver Grizzlies hat.
Well, this is her hat. She's from Vancouver, and I can't take the tag off.
I was wondering about that tag. Oh, look at you.
Oh yeah, Disneyland. Yeah, so I have to start rebranding mine at some point.
A lot of
when
pick
this
me in that
podcast
picture.
come out.
A lot of pick me.
That is, what is pick me?
Chloe.
I don't really think it applies to me, but I understand what she's saying because again, my whole thing is I just don't want to be around. I don't like getting drunk. See, that's another thing. I don't like drunk people. I don't really like buzz people because they start talking too close in your face. They start telling you things
pick-me
deep down
girl.
that happened to them 20
Okay,
years
please
ago.
read this. I want Kym to read.
Okay, a derogatory term. A pick-me girl is a derogatory term used to describe a woman who seeks to gain attention and validation from men by distancing herself from other women. I'm trying to understand this. Wait a
And
minute.
adopting stereotypical
Wait.
masculine
I gotta
traits
go
or
back.
interests.
She seeks to gain attention. I want attention, right? And I want validation from men by distancing herself
From other women.
and adopting stereotypical masculine traits or interests. That I don't know what that means.
So maybe she might play video games, wear her hat to the side, just act like one of the boys. But really, it's not because she's studly. It's because she wants to appeal more to that guy's appreciation for masculine
but it's called
traits.
pick me.
Yeah, pick me girl.
Why is it a pick me? Like pick me? Like,
Chloe, I need you to have
I'm
my back.
confused on this.
So essentially, kind of like it's like this term of internalized misogyny in the sense that like you are being like, oh, like for example, like a pick me girl would be like, oh, I don't wear a lot of makeup. No, like I'm just like naturally like this. Like I'm not like other girls that I like need like to like put a bunch of makeup on to look pretty. Like I just like the way that I am. And so you're basically saying like, oh, pick me. I'm different than all the other girls. pick me, I'm different. And that's like,
I'll tell you a classic pick
Essentially
me
what it
girl.
is.
That pick me girl is pick me girl would play like co-ed sports.
Okay.
She be in co-ed leagues. Like real hoopers, we ain't ever gonna be in no damn co-ed leagues. I got into an argument with an ex about that because I was just like, real
me,
hoopers, baby, ain't gonna be in no co-ed
But see,
leagues.
that would be if I didn't hang out with dudes at all. I just don't want to get drunk or high with them. And I will say, I would never stay in the same, like we would, you know how like guys, maybe they stay in the same house together. I'd be like, nah. I mean, maybe if I had my own bedroom and own bathroom, I could do it. But I'm like, I need my own space, my own bathroom. I got to reset. I can't be around you 24/7.
Capricorn.
honestly
Yeah.
though, Joseph, I think like in terms of like what girls would rather hang out, like I think like the opposite of a pick me guy, I guess, would be like a frat guy. And like I'm gonna pick hanging out with anything except a frat guy every single day, every damn day.
Yeah, I could never have been a
So-
part of a frat, especially with one bathroom.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Oh
I
god.
can't do
Yeah,
it.
no.
Definitely Capricorn.
I got to have my own bathroom. That's important.
Because you be blowing it up.
I just need it to my own space.
Kim, 23 is a frat guy.
ASIG, Animal House.
There you go.
Okay, Fred.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So
there
you a
was
little
multiple
wild.
bathrooms. I'm a Capricorn too.
Are you? And what's your
Yeah.
birthday?
January 4th.
Oh, yeah. You over
Yeah.
there with my son, Capricorn.
Yeah, me and Joe are different in that way. I've gone high
Dated
with
a
my friends many
lot of
times in my
Capricorns.
life.
Well, because you guys have different big threes.
What's the big
and-
three?
If you look here, so Joseph's
She is
sun
killing
sign is a
me.
Capricorn, his moon sign's a Capricorn, and his ascendant sign is a Sagittarius.
Ooh, he's
And
something
then
else.
Jaleel's is his sun sign's a Sagittarius,
Oh, moon's
his moon sign's
Aquarius.
Aquarius, and his ascendant is Taurus.
Oh, yeah. You're
Get-
good.
And you know what?
Joseph.
But see, you know something, Kim, that I pride myself on too, is people will try, even now, they will try to peer pressure me to stuff. Can I tell you, it does not work 1 ounce. People think they're going to make me do something. Never. I've had the biggest of
I'm gonna have
biggest.
to share my weed with
Yeah,
you.
you got. 'cause
Right.
You a,
I'm just saying.
you
the
a
big-
Capricorn,
I've had-
Capricorn, Sag.
But-
Jesus.
I won't have any, like, I do so many things different, and people will try to get me to do it differently with kind of that pressure of like, oh, well, you're not going to, I'm like, not going to work.
Not gonna
It
work.
won't, I'm going to do my thing, and it doesn't bother me. And I know a lot of people who do cave into stuff. They don't honor themselves. Me, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. The people tell me, hey, meet at this restaurant. Where is it at? Chili's? No, I'm going to Hillstones. They're like, well, what's wrong with that? I don't like the food. They get insulted. I go, I can't help you. I wish I could. If you like that, much respect. But I got to go to Houston's.
You just not going.
I can't budge. I got to be me.
I kind of, okay.
And nothing's going to change it.
When-
But you know, so interesting. I'm glad I came on this podcast because I really got to know you better.
Yeah.
Before you was just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Now
I got some edge.
And you
yeah,
assumed he
a
was
little
very
deeper.
white.
Yes,
You-
he was extremely white.
I mean, you had him stumbling and fumbling in the office
Yeah,
place
it's a little
and spilling
different
over his
now.
stuff. And,
You didn't notice my shoes? You should have saw the Iversons. Not these ones,
I
but
know, I
I'm
was
saying
like,
when I
"What?"
had the Iversons on set, that should have gave you a cue that I might have a
a
little,
little
bit more of an edge to me.
to you.
Yeah, I was the only person on that set with Reeboks.
Yeah,
You know.
okay.
I had to introduce Kid Cudi to certain people and
Oh,
say
you
this man
did?
changed rap music.
Yes, you did.
And you got a
You
few
were up
white,
on
you had a
that.
few
You were
white
on-
people that are like, what? And I'm like, just go swing a golf club.
You'll
Me and
sit
Kid
down
Cudi will
somewhere.
talk here. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So I had to, you know.
Yeah, it's your look.
It's the look. You're really hung up on the look.
It's the look.
You're like,
you're
damn.
just nice. You're like for casting. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You're just not that dude until you talk.
Right.
Yeah, you're not like swag or nothing like that. You
Damn. You know, it's funny.
No,
it's
when
funny.
I
You're
say
not the
swag,
only,
yeah,
no, but
when
you're not the
you-
only one to say this.
yeah.
There's been many girls and girlfriends, not girls I've dated throughout my life, when they've seen who I'm with at that time, they go, fuck, how the hell did you pull her? That and I'll be like, God damn, all right, take it easy. I literally had a girl the other day at a cafe who's very nice. She didn't mean to insult me, but she was
Damn.
like, she was like,
maybe she
oh,
did.
she was like, oh, I met your girlfriend. She's like, you did well. And I was like, all right, fucking relax, you know. But I get it. So you're not the only person to sort of say that in my
but
life.
I
that,
see y'all together now that I know you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like you're not just the little white boy in the office.
in the office.
dude, thank God.
In the office.
What's the office? That's how you visualize me in an office with like slacks on or khakis and. That's so funny.
Thank God
Yes.
that God gave women the ability to look past looks.
Yeah,
Man,
because my
we-
look is really hitting
We
the,
would
like,
be screwed as dudes if you guys were wired the same way we are.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
wouldn't.
true. That is true.
But you know what? The first time me and
But I've only dated good-looking men. I got a problem.
well, me
No,
and him.
I would date.
Me
a-
Yeah,
We're
but there's
opposite.
good looking and there's pretty boy, and that's different.
Oh, I don't do pretty. Who knows?
Okay, that's what I said. We having a nuances.
Snap.
You do
Oh,
pretty?
Chloe's gonna come at. Oh,
Chloe,
Chloe
does not do pretty boys.
No, but Chloe's gonna bring some smoke now.
Come on, Chloe.
Bring some
No, I'm
smoke,
just
Chloe.
saying,
This is your chance.
No, I don't date pretty boys. And we have gone through this very extensively on another episode because Jaleel has indicated that it is how you perceive yourself. And it's like
okay.
that aesthetic conflicts with my look because I'm the pretty one in the relationship. So the people I date can also be pretty.
Really? Mm-hmm. But then when you see, like you said, that's a good-looking couple. They're both pretty. Pretty damn good-looking. I've seen some pretty good-looking people.
But why won't you date a pretty boy?
What I have found is that
And we have to define pretty boy. You need to go start pulling up some pictures
Yeah.
of Shamar Moore and Matt Rife
Yes.
and Bradley Coopers and
they
put them all up.
they
Let them populate the screen.
They require a lot of attention.
Just saying they come with other issues. Yeah.
Yeah, they're. And you know what? This is another thing. I don't think I want a man to pull focus from me. Yeah, yeah. I think
Where's my sound effect thing?
Yeah, I think-
We got to get you that board.
I need
I
my
see
Need
board.
that board.
I need my
you know, pretty boys, they licking their lips and and they all looking in the mirror. Oh, I go crazy. And I like a man to be a man. Like he check himself, get ready to leave in the morning. He's good. He not in the car talking about something. I didn't get that. Get my. I can't.
Now, what if he was pretty, but he didn't have any of those traits? Then you would be.
Oh, I'd be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like a man. I like a man. Like, he can be good looking. He can be pretty, but handle your business.
What do I rate on the man scale? 1 to 10.
Oh, she sighed.
I gotta see. Like if somebody broke in here right now.
Oh, I'd be out, and I'm
Oh,
leaving
I was
you.
gonna say
I'm out.
Jaleel, I believe, will bust him with this bottle.
I'm gone.
Damn.
I'm so glad you recognized the location of the bottle.
I'm looking for
It's
the
within
exit.
reach.
It's within reach. Oh, he gonna grab that bottle.
You're right.
You're
I just
not
want to
gonna
say
do
you're
that.
right.
You're
I'm
not
not gonna
gonna-
do that. I mean, listen, I'll try to help you if I can.
He said, "I'll try to help
I'll try if I can,
Oh my
Kim.
God,
But I'm
Joseph.
telling you, I'm just saying. But like, I will try. And trust me, because I can't live with myself regretting that I didn't try.
Try,
But if
okay.
I feel like we can't both be saved,
This is the funniest shit
I'm gonna have to head out.
I've ever
I'm
And
gonna have to head out.
but you know,
is wild.
I remember I was
This is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I call him Baby Larry David all the time.
What in the world?
Chloe, you got some
This
lyrics
is
up
30
here.
for 30 by Kendrick Lamar. I'll let you
Oh.
guys read the lyrics because this is exactly what I mean when I'm talking about guys who think they're cuter than you.
a lot of N words in there.
Yeah, I was
God
That was
damn.
a lot, but I get right
I was
there
gonna
when she
challenge you to
highlighted.
rap it. I was gonna challenge
He's,
you.
and he's on his period too. That is the truth. It's a lot of. It's too much.
30 for 30, Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar.
I got to take it.
SZA.
Yeah, it's too much. I got to worry about you. You need to be worried about me. No, it's too much. I've been with pretty boys before. It makes me want to throw up. Yeah, I like a
been redeemed.
good-looking man, but I like a man.
But I like I like when you were asking me the questions of what like so you could define what like is a man. So I failed the first test. Is
Oh,
there any
yeah.
other ones?
Yeah,
That's a big one.
That's a big one. But at least
That was huge.
But Kim, don't you like that I'm so honest? But Kim, I'm not
Oh
lying
no,
to you.
I love you being
I'm
honest.
not lying to you. I want to be who I
But
am and tell you right up
Let
front.
me tell you something. That shit happened with your girlfriend. She gonna leave you. I'm telling
Well,
you right now. You better
there are circumstances.
Suck up, man up. You better
She'd-
act like some
Can
shit.
I tell you
over there.
something? She'd want me to grab the dog even before her. That's how big of an animal person he is. So I would
Okay.
probably go
This is
for
where
the
we get
dog
into some
first.
cultural shit.
I'd go through the dog first, and then come on. Then I'll wave her.
Okay.
Direct her. I grab the dog, direct her where to go.
Okay. Would you ever step to somebody that steps to your girl?
Oh,
say,
yes.
That's a fat ass.
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That for sure. Because that will trigger real anger, and I don't like being disrespected off principle and to her. So yeah, that's a different.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. So
Yeah.
that's good.
100%.
But if somebody come up in here, you ain't gonna You can
What's
run?
well? Just give me maybe the scenario, and I can
Okay.
let
I mean,
you
that
know.
was a pretty big scenario.
That was a
And
pretty
that
big.
scenario alone is making me think. Say, how many Negroes is with him?
No, he said it so fast.
Like, did he?
So he has a gun? Is the guy coming in
No,
with a
I'm
gun?
just saying, like you in Vegas or whatever, right? And just
that's some shit.
so I'm like, if I'm in two slot machines, whatever, and oh, that's a fat ass.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like,
talking about that.
I'm
Oh.
immediately as a man. She said she's like a man. I'm scanning the area. I'm like, who's with him that's giving him the confidence to say this? How big is this cat? Could he be armed?
See, I was just going
et cetera,
there.
et cetera. So
Right.
I'm like, you're my man. Like, come
See,
on, like,
and that's what
she's a lady.
A lot of men don't realize. All it takes is a couple words. It don't take puffing up.
Yeah,
cussing
you
nobody.
said you-
Say how you just say, hey, my man.
you're my man.
If we just see that you say anything,
But even that, like, I didn't even say that angry to him yet.
No.
Because I can't let him know that I'll catch you in your Adam's apple if we got to do that.
right?
I got to get in
But just
position
that you
first. But I just
stepped
got to
up.
be like,
But just that
you're
you
my
said,
man.
hey,
Like,
Yeah, I would
she's a
definitely
lady.
step up.
She's a lady.
That's
Now,
important.
now, if dude come at you like, ain't nobody talking to your ass. Oh, now I know
That's a
I'm dealing.
problem.
Now I know I'm dealing with something that might have targeted me for this.
Yes.
So that's why I'm really looking around. Like, who's with you? Where's this confidence coming from?
Where's that
What am I not
confidence
seeing?
A
Because I
gun?
don't ever want.
What am I not
exactly,
seeing?
Exactly.
A gun.
a shiv, a knife, or something like that. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's man street stuff that
Yeah.
I've had to like pick up those kind of de-escalation
Yeah,
skills.
you gotta deal with that kind of stuff. Let me see. Okay, let me see about this one. What if?
And just know I'm gonna answer them all honestly.
Okay.
Just to let you know, this used to be our show, but I'm happy giving
Kym
it to
is- yes,
Kym
yeah,
Whitley.
yes, she's becoming the host.
I told you this seat was going to be powerful. I
Yeah,
told
yeah.
you, the middle seat.
The middle seat. You can't put people in the middle seat.
I
That's
love
true.
it. I love it.
It's that, what if I've been working all day? All right, been working all day, and you did stand up last night, and maybe you're writing all day. But I've done stunts, I've done everything but acting, and I come in, and the house is kind of messy, but there's dishes all in the sink, and I'm hungry, and I'm just tired. What do you do?
And this is the same day, right? This is the same. This
Same
is all
day.
the same
All
day.
this
So I
is the
did
same
stand
day.
up. I've been writing, and you've been doing. I know not your own stunts, but you've been working. And
Sometimes I do my own stunts. I might be tired. Half stunts.
and you come home and it's messy, and you're hungry.
Yes.
I would have already gotten takeout food, and it would be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then what about the dishes?
Just life.
I mean, I guess then would I have cleaned up? I mean, I feel like yeah. I mean, I'm probably not clean if it's night. I'll probably clean in the morning, but you'd have food.
Okay.
That's all I can assure you.
That was it.
Food and a foot rub and whatever you request.
Okay. So you would put yourself aside. You're tired and been doing stand up and writing. You would put yourself aside to make me comfortable.
Yes.
And feed me.
As long as you're in, a pretty decent mood. Not a bad. If it starts to get a little cocky or a little bit like hostile, that might rub me the wrong way. But if you're just tired,
This is one of the rare moments where I'm enjoying not saying anything.
This is interesting.
if you're just tired, then yes, helping you out. But if there's any
there's
attitude associated with
he
it,
got a meter. He got
yeah, don't associate. If you're getting me an attitude now,
not at it, but it's not really directed towards you. I'm exhausted. I had a long day.
No, I got you. I'm helping
and
you
I
out.
come in but you would. And what if I have a little edge on me? Like I am a little nasty.
To me, or
yeah,
just
in general, I'm a
Oh,
little
that's
nasty.
a different
What happens?
discussion.
I mean-
I just
Well,
might
I
have
wanna
to knock
see-
the dust off that thing.
I want to see
yeah,
how
but
he's
girls
gonna
in bad
handle it.
moods don't usually want to have sex, but especially if they're tired. But yeah, I would. But yeah, I
How
would
do
put
you-
myself aside.
Okay, you put yourself aside. You don't react because of my reaction to you. You don't react. You take it down. You de-escalate.
I try to de-escalate as long as I can, but there is a place we can
Okay,
reach
no.
where it can.
I was
it can-
wondering. Okay,
I could take about like 5 or 6, remarks before we get to.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
5 or 6 is a lot.
Yeah. So if we get to 7,
Oh, no,
8,
3.
He can take some remarks.
Oh, he can.
I mean, there's
Well,
some
I'd take-
producers that have said things to him
Oh.
on set that we would have been thrown off set. Oh no.
Oh, you don't know what I've dealt with.
No. See, in his defense, Joseph can take some abuse, especially
I've taken abuse in my life,
especially in the
verbal,
especially in the professional arena. Oh yeah, no, he's
Joseph, I love you. Boy.
Joseph can take some abuse now. I won't let you.
No, that's good to see. I said, so you
He'll
would
take a
handle
hard
that.
foul and not even complain to the refs. It's not
even your basketball analogies are always on point. Not complain to the refs.
Not complain.
Won't even look at it. You're bleeding. Don't worry about it. Next play. No, you have to sit out. You have to get stitches.
Yeah, I've dealt with some directors, some writers. You can't believe the stuff I've.
What's the worst thing that's ever been said to you?
Yeah,
What is that?
you got some tough
I texted
skin.
you that last night, right? I did once. I mean, I'd have to.
Just keep it short. I don't want you to incriminate anybody, but
Right.
Yeah, well, I won't
Just
incriminate.
the
anybody.
worst thing that was said to you. What is said?
Off the top of my head, I guess it was "you fucking cunt, I'll kill you."
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Now, you know
That's
what's
a
funny?
lie.
You know what's
That's
funny?
a lie. Look at Chloe. Chloe about to jump out the screen. That's a lie.
Why would
That's
I,
a lie.
Why would I make
Hey,
that
made
up?
my 23. Can I have some water?
Now, can I tell
Yeah,
you something?
Thank you,
Kim,
23.
can I tell you
That is-
something?
What?
It sounds so. I agree with you. It sounds so crazy now. That can I tell you something, Kim? You know what's funny?
I'd be in jail still.
Sorry. Yeah, it's so when you know how sometimes something so crazy happens that years later you wonder if you're
I've
making
had
it
those
up.
Things you're like,
Yeah. So, but to give you the context of it, it was more like, did I really think he was going to kill me? No, it wasn't like said in that kind of context. But as me and you both know, you can't say that to somebody for anything.
And this was around Video Village. This
Well,
was
no,
right in the-
no, it was it was not. I don't think anyone else heard that. Not what I just told you.
Oh, so it was just
Me and him.
just mano a mano.
Yes, so to speak.
Wow.
Yeah. There's been so many moments just in Hollywood and in the industry where I think people just say things to you, even not as as vicious as that, but they just think that you were like, if this was any other setting,
No.
you could not get away with this.
Listen,
like if we were all,
but it means you're doing the right thing.
Sterling K. Brown has one of the best quotes. I won't even think about paraphrasing. Instead, I'm going to throw it to Chloe. Go find it, Chloe. It's out there, though, where he talks about behaviors out of whites on Hollywood sets versus behaviors with blacks.
Oh yeah,
And
it's a whole.
and it's I feel like part of my purpose in life is to bring people together so that we start seeing each other again for who we are at the character level. You know what I'm saying? And not just this whole skin thing. Because
Good luck.
because culturally, white folks on Hollywood sets,
been talking shit for years.
they've been wilding on a level,
For
Kim,
years.
that we can't even understand. Like that came out of your mouth, and y'all, it didn't go to blows.
Blows? I was
It
just
didn't
about to say the
nobody
blows.
got arrested. Nobody got cut. What?
There
and
it
it's like,
is.
and it's blasé for them. Now, as a black man, if you tried saying the same thing, you would be, even in a lesser tone, HR would be called so quick.
so fast.
I actually though. Well, I don't know if we can edit this out or not, but I will say we did almost come to blows at the end of the shoot. I did. I
So
did
you
say-
waited though.
Well, no, I finally had reached my boiling point.
Wow, I'd get the pass just by being black in general. Like the level of emotion and amount of attitude and bad behavior, you have different consequences. I don't close to it. Yeah.
That's why it's funny to us. We laughed because it's so absurd.
Oh no, I've heard.
You know what I'm saying? It was like when he said
I've
it, we
been-
just laughed.
I've
We're
been
just like,
shocked. But see, I haven't seen a lot of it, but I have seen the starlet just cut a fool. And I do bust. I remember laughing.
yeah, you
I was like, is
she for real?
she for real?
No, yeah.
I said,
No,
does she
but-
know how much she getting paid? She not cutting up. Y'all gonna let her just let her act like that?
Man, ain't nobody even flinching. Cameraman, everybody just
Nobody-
waiting.
I was
just
like-
biding their time.
It's moments like that though when people say something to you where you almost question. You're like, did I just hear that right?
Oh, yeah,
Like
it's
it's
been
like
many
you're really
times.
trying to understand it. You almost can't contemplate it or process it because none of us would necessarily just come out and say that unless we were prepared, for some kind of thing. Like me and him always use basketball analogies, but like you can argue with someone on the playground. Now, the minute you tell that guy shut the fuck up, Now you need to be
it's-
now you need to be ready
that
for
thing
something
now,
to come
now,
after that.
Now,
But
exactly. I got to be ready for the next level. What's your proximity?
like-
what's your
yeah, like me and him have argued on a basketball court, but we're arguing about a specific thing. But we both know.
And
there's
I
a
even
certain
chilled it
thing.
out right before it was gonna go there. I told
But
you,
it wasn't going to ever go there.
No, it wasn't.
I'm
But I
saying.
just had to even acknowledge it. Just be like, I was like, man, this would go down differently, man.
Yeah, and maybe I don't know what you would say, but I know I wouldn't say to him, "Shut the fuck up,"
Yeah.
or some kind of fighting
No.
words. It would just be like we're arguing about the exact
Yeah.
play, and that's all it's gonna be.
I'm just reading some bad stuff. Wow. That is true. That's it. Joseph.
Oh, you know, no, it's like, no. Listen, I've been very lucky. I'm just saying, I think it's been a theme throughout my life. I feel like now I'm in therapy, but like where people, maybe because of my look, or
You need a black female therapist. I know that part. Yeah.
yeah,
I think it
that
is your
true.
look.
Yeah,
You
It's
can't
just your
help
look.
that. It's your look.
look.
You
that's why
have
the energy I give off.
you
that's
have
just
the
like,
Opie syndrome. That's what
You need the chat BBL
Man.
therapist, Joseph.
I feel like, I mean, that's fair. I think
the
because
Opie
also,
syndrome,
you know,
looks like Opie.
I mean, we've had similar backgrounds, I think, with being, you know, when you're very nice or, you know, giving, that sometimes can be taken advantage of.
Very much so.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of people, like I always use like an example. I say, like, there's some people that just give off, like you said, with look or energy, that the same people that would say those things to me, they would never think about saying it. I always use, like, I'm a big fan of Cameron's podcast, and I always like use him as the kind of quintessential example. I'm like, these guys, they wouldn't even think to say something like that to him because they know, without even knowing much about him, they'd go, the reaction would be so crazy.
Well, after they realized you were serious.
Yeah.
And I think it is about people take kindness for weakness. And my nickname is Panda. And why do you think people call me a panda?
Why is that?
Okay, think about it.
Drum roll.
When you see a panda, they so cute.
He's so cute.
They so
Yeah.
cuddly. Have you ever seen a panda cut up and angry?
I've never
Almost
seen an
kill
angry
every-
panda.
Oh, you can Google, even when they play.
Chloe, we have to find an angry panda.
The pandas in the zoo, you'll see them tearing up their little toys because they're fun, but don't you touch a panda. Don't think you can go over there and pet a panda. And my girl, she said, you know what, you're a panda. And she's been calling me that. She said, you're nice until you're not.
Oh,
And very cute, very
that's
nice. But you take so much. But let somebody said that to me, baby, that whole set would have been torn up. I've cussed people out on a set.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, I'd be like, you know what, my bad. I didn't mean to call you up. I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, man. But I'll go because you take so much. There's no middle ground.
Right.
And my
Oh,
brother's
yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
I go straight in. I don't have time to talk to you. I'm gonna let you have it.
But you know what I find out when you do react like that, it sometimes works for your benefit because now you get treated differently after that.
People-
They have to make a decision. So am I going to have a conflict with this person or am I just going to start talking to them with respect?
Right. That's the thing.
A person
Look
who
at
did-
it. Did you find the panda? Okay. Nice. Look at them. They so cute. Gonna tear your arm off. Look at this. See that? That's me on the set. I done told your ass not to come up in my damn look. Then I wanted the jacket. Thank you. I told you to give me the jacket. She took the jacket.
look at them teeth.
I'll tell you, pandas, you don't mess with no panda.
No, I like that. I like that analogy.
They're very cute and nice
Until they're not.
Until they're not.
Until they're not. No, it's a very... So wait, Kym, the last thing before you go, we know you're big into wellness. And you gave me some... Before I left, remember my
I
stomach
sure
was
did.
hurting and you gave me some, Bonine?
Bonine. Yep.
That helps with nausea. She gave me this
Nausea.
I don't know
is
what
Bonine?
I didn't learn.
Can you explain what happened that made you I don't even remember what made you give it to me.
I gave it to you because you said you get motion sickness. And I was in Hawaii with Caroline Ray and we're going to go whale watching. I was like, oh, no, I can't get on the boat. I'll throw up. And because one time I took Dramamine, it just makes you sleepy and then you throw up.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady who has the boat said, I guarantee you, she said, I'll give you all your money back. I'll even give you extra money, whatever. She said, if this does not work, I said, I can't get on a boat and go out in the ocean. And the boat was big as this room. Like, it wasn't a big boat. She said, I'm going to give you this Bonine. Bonine.
You gave it to me in like a Ziploc bag, right?
Yep.
Like,
And you can get it now because it has the medicine that's in it is methyline, I think.
Meclizine, right?
Meclizine. It is the active ingredient, even if they give it to you like some of the over-counter medicine for nausea. But that's what, like my sister-in-law's a doctor. She gets nauseous. She goes to Bonine. I was like, you're supposed to take it before. It's also a nauseous medicine. Like, I take it. It's chewable. I take it on a cruise with me. And before I used to go get the patches, do all that stuff. Now I take a chewable of that. I take it on the boat with me. People are like, oh, I feel nauseous. I'm going to take one of these. I'm a drug dealer. So I gave that to you. There it is. Bonine is over-the-counter medication.
Say less. I love
Yeah,
it.
look at that. Prevent nausea. It prevents it.
I need that
Vomitus,
when I go. I
dizziness.
need that. I need something when I go on boats.
No, take this Bonine. Don't Dramamine. I'm sorry, nothing against it. I've taken it. I was in Mexico. They didn't have Bonine. I ran, got the Dramamine. I was on the boat, miserable, throwing up over the side, and sleepy. For some reason, my body reacts to this medicine.
does Bonine only work for motion sickness? Like, what if I'm just nauseous?
No, that's what I was telling you. It works. My sister-in-law, who's a doctor, she's not on a boat. She keeps it with her if she gets nauseous, because she'll get nauseous like if she's taking a certain kind of medicine or mixed medicine. She's like, I take that Bonine because of that one ingredient.
But now, if you're like sick, it's not going to stop you. It's not going to like cure throwing up.
It will help you, just like Imodium helps you, stops your diarrhea. If you have bad diarrhea, you take Imodium. You do know that part, right?
I do know that.
Okay, I was concerned.
I have a weak stomach, but I also
Keep
have a
Imodium with
phobia
you?
from throwing up.
Okay, you got to keep that Bonine.
It does help.
Yeah.
Have you taken it
Nausea,
before?
Vomiting. Yeah, I have.
And
Yeah, I've taken Bonine before.
I've taken it. So this is the thing. I have two
Taken
medicines.
Dramamine.
One that's prescribed for nausea, right? And then there's the Bonine. I woke up one night. I was like, I'm about to throw up. I'm literally about to throw up. I couldn't go downstairs to get my prescribed medicine. And I was like, where's my travel bag? And I grabbed the Bonine. I put it under my tongue, let it dissolve, stopped it.
Wow.
I never got to the throw up.
That's amazing. That's
So-
good for someone like me because I have like serious like.
And you
I
haven't
get
had
scared.
to use it yet?
I haven't. Luckily,
Good.
knock on
Good,
wood, I
good,
haven't had
good,
to use
good.
it, but
Good. Just
I
keep it with
appreciate it. But
you.
she hooked me up on set. All of a sudden, she gave me like
Yeah,
a
and you
Ziploc
take it
bag.
with you if you're going to go on a boat?
Oh yeah.
Just
Nah.
take it right
So-
before you get on the
I
30
love a
minutes.
good recommend.
30
So,
minutes.
I'm listening.
Chloe, set this up for us. Chloe created a game for us to play and
Yes.
designed specifically geared towards you and your wellness and everything.
You
like
are our
that.
special guest, so we are playing health or wealth today. Chloe, take it away.
All right. Okay. Health or wealth? Next. Okay. Oh, no. So, with an estimated 50,000 wellness influencers across all social media platforms, wellness trends are skyrocketing on all of our Explore pages. We want to dig deep and see whether these trends benefit your health or are just good for these companies' wealth. Disclaimer, I'm not a health professional. I'm just chronically online. All right.
That's hilarious.
Okay. The first one. Have you heard of mouth taping before?
Yes, I've heard of it.
It is literally all over the internet, and everybody claims that it helps you get a deeper sleep, and helps snatches your jawline, and you can buy it like anywhere, basically on Amazon. You can buy it on like TikTok Shop, anywhere, but it's like $50 for like a pack. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Health or wealth?
Wealth.
I'm calling wealth, and I'm a victim.
You've done it?
You're
My mama sent me these damn strips. I damn near suffocated myself one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say.
I put them over my mouth. I couldn't breathe in 30 seconds. I had to rip that thing off.
Yeah, this sound like another.
It encourages
scheme.
you to breathe through your nose to get a. But I'm like, if you are even the slightest bit stuffed up, you are
right.
you
It's gonna jack you up.
and I mean the slightest. Yeah, no, I didn't last but for 30 seconds with these
I'm going to
mouth
put some
strips.
Scotch tape on it and try it.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
So yes, you guys are right. It is a wealth. It is a scheme that is very popular right now in the media, but there really is no clinical scientific
What other
evidence that
things
this
have
actually
ever
works
been
at
like
all.
that? I wonder.
Right? All right, what's the next one? That was clearly well.
2, dry brushing, a technique where you use the soft bristles to help exfoliate your skin. And TikTok people have claimed that it has helped with cellulite reduction. amongst other
And
things.
it helps with what is it?
Lymphatic drainage as well.
Yeah. That's the whole thing about flowing because you have to brush upwards. You're supposed to brush upwards. It helps with the flow, your blood flow, and all of that. I think that is health.
All right, I'm going with Kym. I'm saying health.
I'm gonna go with health too.
Ding, ding, ding. Yay. Yes, it is. Actually, there's been numerous studies that have exactly what you said, shown that dry brushing does indeed help improve circulation in your body. So
That was the word, circulation, and it's right there. I was trying to find it. I was like, the flow. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
cold
this was
plunges. Also known as cold water immersion, this is a type of cryotherapy. It is claimed to help reduce inflammation, soreness, and can also help build resiliency. And many TikTokers claim that it has helped them boost their metabolism and lose weight. Health or wealth?
I'm gonna say it first. This is health. I've looked into this.
Can I be in the middle? But I say health. There's some health benefits. But I've done the cryotherapy. I've done the... I think it works for some people.
I'm gonna reluctantly say health, and the only reason why is because Black folks react to cold plunging on a whole nother level
different on our
of
skin.
hell no and
Yeah.
hop out. I mean, I can't stay in that thing for 15 seconds before my body is just feeling like just death, just like shards of glass or just
Cold water
ripping through my skin. I just think it's a cultural. I think this is a cold plunging. There are cultural advantages. It's just genetic, just like it's an Icelandic thing. Like I don't know what your body has to be made up of for cold plunging to be easy.
Yeah.
But I know every time I see a black, I saw Marlon Wayans. I've done it myself. Every time, man, it's an ordeal for us.
I don't think I could do it. I don't like the cold, so I've never done it. But I know it does like
I'm saying
amazing.
we're gonna say health.
biased health.
Yep.
Yeah.
He says bias health, but health.
Yes, it is a health trend, although it is really uncomfortable. I used to do them every single week on Fridays, which was literally hell for 3 minutes at a time.
You would stay in for 3 minutes at a time?
Yeah.
Oh,
The whole
Oh
time.
no.
Yeah, I love cold plunges.
Like,
And how
it
long
was-
you stay in there? 23.
I could stay in there like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
I think that it's the genes. I'm telling you, it's the genes. Now you put these same people in Jamaica in July, and they passing out. I'm telling you, there's cultural advantages. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Cold plunges versus saunas, I guess. All right, next one. Have you guys heard of microdosing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Microdosing is the practice of consuming tiny amounts of psychedelics. It's claimed to improve mental health, reduce anxiety, and may help a person get focused or creative throughout the day.
What do you think, Kym?
Of consuming tiny amounts of improves mental health, reduces anxiety, and may even help the person focus. But I thought that it makes you like wig out and go other places. How you gonna focus? And throughout the day, I've heard of this reduces anxiety, and may even it's some bullshit. They say that improves mental health, and it makes you go some other place, micro, so you just eat a little bit of it, and keep a person focused on. I'm gonna go with health because it's so crazy. I want some.
Joseph?
I'm gonna go with health as well.
I'm going to go with health for sure.
So, unfortunately, this one is another wealth.
Stop it.
Although there are many companies that claim that this is, a tool that helps you boost creativity and, be able to
Weed and
it unfortunately there is limited. A Harvard study just came out to illustrate the findings that there was limited to no evidence to suggest that this is a real health trend that will help you focus and such.
There's a lot of depressed people I know who microdose and
I was
say,
gonna
it,
say,
it helps
that's-
them,
yeah.
from day to day. But I think like anything else, like antidepressants, this eventually it stops working. I think it helps for a time being, but then you got to switch it up again. It never it's like people who do ayahuasca. It's like changes their life for
but
a month.
isn't this ayahuasca what we're talking about? I'm
Well,
tripping.
It's similar. Ayahuasca is a plant from the South Americas that you can take, and it's like similar to peyote and those type of things. So, but they're all under the same psychedelic class.
So they're psychedelics. They're all. I've never done any of. Have y'all ever tried it? No, I'm afraid my brain is gonna leave and never come back.
Would never do that.
Oh yeah, you would never do that. But I'm really afraid my brain would leave and never come back. I'd be like, I'm trying this, and now I'm jacked up for the rest of my life. So that's why. But I know people like when microdosing with say edibles. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that helps people. You know, they just take a little bit, and it kind of calms them down. Okay, we lost one. But we did it together. And
the last one, the Hailey Bieber Arowan smoothie. Oh, oops. The Hailey Bieber strawberry glazed skin smoothie from Arowan has approximately 615 calories, and it's known for its high sugar content with 48 grams of sugar, along with 21 grams of fat and 17 grams of protein, ringing up to $20. But is it the newest skin trend, and is it the new beauty from the inside out?
No. That is definitely wealth. Boo.
Hailey Bieber's my hall pass, so I'm going to say health.
Really?
Yeah, just in case she ever sees it.
Oh, okay.
That is definitely wealth, and I'm going to go treat myself to one as soon as we leave here.
I've never had one.
I will say
$20, always worth it.
I will say it's very mediocre.
I got you 23.
Wait a minute. So it's a strawberry glazed skin smoothie. So you drink it to make your skin better?
Man, forget about all that.
Drink some water.
This is an overpriced smoothie at a very bougie grocery store in
and
LA.
She's making money. But I heard
and it's yummy.
It's
She's
yummy.
doing well.
It's yummy.
I think it's okay. I think it's very okay.
Okay,
You would like the smoothies because you're more into wellness and stuff, like a smoothie that has less sugar, less bad stuff in it. Like a real
that
smoothie.
part I appreciate. Like I'm just at an age now where I can't run down in and out and get just a good old fashioned milkshake that's just gonna be a gut bomb on me. After I have this overpriced nonsense right here, I still feel good. And it's yummy.
Yeah, but you said, Chloe, 48 grams of sugar. Mm-hmm. That's you kind of Coca-Cola can has 55 to 60 grams of sugar.
Wow.
So that's crazy. That's not a health drink.
So that's not even a health. Are you sure? The Hailey Bieber smoothie has 48 grams of sugar. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Hailey Bieber ain't drinking the Hailey Bieber smoothie.
Yeah, sugar ain't good for you.
The ice cream thing she has though is pretty dope.
The ice cream, I love the ice cream.
Wait,
really?
Ice cream
I'll share that with you.
All right, that's what
See, I'm not gonna smoke weed with you,
cream?
but I'll share that
What's
with you.
the
2
ice
spoons
cream?
though, in separate cups.
What's the ice cream?
I'll buy you
thing?
your own.
All right, Phil, I appreciate that. See, now we're on the
I
same
want
page.
the ice cream
The ice
thing.
cream, it's like a soft serve, and it has a little bit of the Hailey Bieber glaze.
Wait, what is it? She made some glaze at home?
We're gonna go get one right after. I'm gonna order 4 of them.
Yeah, it's
for
like
us.
I don't know really what it is. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's really good. It has like peanut butter cups.
Interesting.
Well, we should all toast and have that celebrate the end.
I tried the Hailey Bieber. Who is she?
Stop it.
I have no idea. Wow. Is she on BET?
So when I said she was my hall pass, you didn't even understand. You had no reference for that.
Is she?
That is Stephen Baldwin, the actor's daughter.
And that's Justin Bieber's wife.
And now I was going to say it's Justin Bieber's wife. That's the only way I was going to. But why? When I say who is she, I felt that was Justin Bieber's wife. But why is she famous for this? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Well, Arowan is a very popular grocery store in LA.
But it's only one, right?
No, it's like about 5 or 6.
So I've never seen it. I've never been.
You've never been to Arowan?
I've never seen it.
Oh, we going to Arowan after this.
I live in Tarzana.
See, this is where I wish I had a camera that could follow us places, because I'm like, now I want to just take Kym to Arowan and just be
We can
like,
record it on
and
our
just-
phone.
and just
put it in. We can put it in at the end.
and just point out stuff. You know, I'm saying it's my treat. Are you
So
kidding me?
is it a high-end grocery
It
store?
is an obnoxiously high-end grocery store.
Like Bristol Farms?
No, this is bigger than Bristol Farms. They sell $20 strawberries.
You would like the vitamin section though.
Wait a minute.
A strawberry from Japan is just $20.
Jaleel, we have to film
Look at
her
this.
going to Airwan for the first time on our phones. We got to just show your reaction. Wait till you see the wellness section. The wellness section is crazy.
Oh yeah,
Look
You're
at
gonna
this
have a
stuff
ball.
right here. So what is this for rich people?
it's for
Really rich people.
You'd be surprised. I bet you the people.
It's for a lot of fake rich people
Yeah,
too.
I was just about to say that.
For a lot
I
of
bet
fake
you the
rich people,
majority
too.
of their clientele are people who are not rich, but they want to be up in here in Arowan.
Trust me, I spend way too much money there, and I can't
And why
truly
is it
afford
spelled with an E-R-E and a W?
It's nowhere spelled backwards.
Nowhere.
Is it nowhere spelled backwards? It wouldn't the W be after?
Oh. Wait, no.
No,
right? Wouldn't
It's
the
not.
W? It's not.
No,
I
it's
remember
not.
somebody telling me that Arowan was nowhere spelled backwards, and I was like, the
They
W
didn't
is
go to
out of
school.
place.
Yeah, they didn't go to school.
Oh wait, yeah, it is not nowhere.
We're going to
It's
introduce
not
you to
nowhere.
Airwan.
Why is
But-
it called that?
Chloe,
Tripping
was that the last one?
It just
Yes,
sounds
it was.
exotic.
Airwan.
Arowan.
So Kym, just before
You know,
we,
Haagen-Dazs means nothing in any language.
Really?
It means nothing in any
That's
language.
Funny. That's funny.
They just knew it sounded bougie, and it was like, run with that.
Haagen-Dazs. Wow.
your improv game is legendary. Okay, like from so many movies, shows, especially obviously. I know you get Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm sure a lot's like one of the most famous, iconic episodes. I want to know, how did you do anything to ever get your improv game so good, or you just naturally like that? And have you ever gone blank and not had firing on all cylinders?
That's a lot of questions
Yes.
in one.
Sorry, I wanted to give you
He
like
asked
three
you
at
5
once.
questions.
He did.
Sorry.
You saw that right. Yes, how I grew my improv skills, unbeknownst to me, was when me and Buddy Lewis, comedian, started our comedy club, Whacked Out Wednesdays, at the Ha Ha Cafe. It wasn't the Ha Ha Cafe. It was a Mexican catering spot. And I said, hey, can we do comedy here? So we grew that night. Every celebrity dropped through there on Wednesday nights. And if you go to the Ha Ha now, you'll see all the pictures on the wall. They're all from my night. And being on stage with another comic builds your improv because there's no script. We're just going at each other. We're talking about people in the audience. And that's what got me ready for Curb Your Enthusiasm, because I had been on stage with Buddy. And then later, of course, with David Arnold, I went out with him. And
Rest in peace.
yes, my guy. So I went and did a stint at the Groundlings for a second. But improv, I believe, is just, I do have a natural thing for it, but being on stage and working at it, not intentionally, just doing. And when I went to the Groundlings, I learned a couple rules, never deny, never say, no, that, always listening. So I learned the rules, which helped.
What are the top rules of improv so that people know who are listening?
Well, that,
Because most people don't know there are rules to improv that allow
Yes,
the show
and.
to continue.
Yes, and.
yes, and that is the truth. Not, you can end the scene, you don't even realize it. You will end the scene by saying, I don't know. They're like, wait. And then the person has to come back and say, well, what don't you know?
Right.
So now we have to keep the scene going, but it's that would be the rule. No, not no, no denying. I think it's no. And listening. Listening is the key, even in acting. If I don't really listen and pay attention to you, listening, because you have to allow the creativity. And I say that because I did do, and it was with Buddy. He'll never forget it. I think it was Live in Color. We auditioned. It was my first improv audition. And I didn't really understand because I was new, was young. And Buddy was talking over me. We're very good friends, of course. But we were in this audition together. And I didn't know how to get in. How do I show the casting people my talent? He never shut up. So I could never jump in. That,
I had that happen to me once on an
you bet.
audition.
Isn't that a trip?
No, I'm saying I had that happen to me once on audition, and it was just this dude was just, they kept pairing us up to go in there and for chemistry reads, and this one comedian, he turned it into a game of like, can you get a word in? And I was just like, I understand that comedy is about timing, and there's a whole side of comedy that's just about the reaction. So I'm like, dude, you're not even giving me spaces to react to the crap that's coming out your mouth.
Your boy did that to me. My favorite comedian.
Oh, you can't say that.
No, I can't say it.
But you know why,
He
right?
yeah, I know.
Because stand-up is by
Yeah.
yourself. If you don't learn improv as a stand-up, you won't understand it. If you never get a chance to do it and no one teaches you that, I'm on stage by myself as a stand-up. You want to hear nothing quiet. You got to keep talking. So a lot of stand-ups don't understand that. And you put them in a scene with someone else. Oh God,
That's why sometimes stand-ups in acting doesn't always work out because they don't have the rhythm and they're just concerned about themselves getting the laugh. Obviously, you're one of the few that can do both, but there are some that you're like, yeah, no, this.
But I had to learn that. That was the lesson I had to receive to understand. Oh, and be generous and listen, because some of the funniest stuff is you reacting from somebody else. So if you're quiet, somebody will lob you something that you will turn around and kill it with.
And sometimes the reaction is what gets the laugh.
There you go. So a lot of fun. And Adam will make you do some improv. I was like, oh, Lord, I ain't ready.
Well, I was going to ask you, you were also in Next Friday.
Yes.
Would you say how is Sandler's process different from Ice Cube's, or are they basically the same person?
No. Different. Especially then I was young and my first movie.
Yeah.
And the difference is Adam knows who I am, and I think Adam knows each person he's hired, he knows what they can bring. And Adam will say, hey, we're going to do this scene, just like Larry David. He'll say, just go and, give me a couple of different things, and blah, 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 blah. Ice Cube, he didn't say that. We just a bunch of comedians on the set, and I think he's always the straight man. He was playing straight. He's straight, so he has all these comedians around him. And what I've learned, if he doesn't say cut, you keep going. Now we've got a whole nother scene. And he is a good enough actor that in improv that he just goes with you. So I think that's the difference. He's in it. And that's when I was really new, and I did improv a few things, and I was just taking a chance. And they ended up in the movie.
Good choices.
100%. And then this last question's for anybody who wants to weigh in on this. Mm-hmm. Do you think peeing on the street should be legal if you really have to go?
What the hell did I walk into?
Yes.
Just pee on the. Listen, there are times.
If you have to go.
If you have to go,
really have to go, should it
but
be legal?
Not it should not be. I don't want to see you whip your willy whacker out and pee right there. I think you could turn around,
sure,
and maybe pee or hit a bush or open the car and pee right there in the street.
Right, be more discreet.
If you have to go, and instead of just peeing on yourself, I think it should be legal because I've done it several times.
Yeah, I mean, right, because even if a cop found you, right?
No, I got a male penis I keep with me in the car to make it easier.
Because
I see what you did there.
So, Jaleel, what is your because I'm also saying, like, if a cop finds you, he needs to look you in the eye and know if you really had to go and you weren't just doing it for your own pleasure, you should be allowed to. No fine.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
He just said today. No. He just denied.
Kym Whitley, everybody.
Didn't you just learn from Kym?
Kym Whitley is absolutely amazing.
He didn't take the notice from
You can check her out in Happy Gilmore 2. You know her from Curb Your Enthusiasm Next Friday. You are amazing. You are insightful. You know so many amazing things about women. I love all the stuff you shared about cheating and women. And you were so classy the way you fielded his little pee-pee question because he loved to do that. He loved to drop that little nasty pee-pee.
What can you tell him?
Questions.
Say yes to improv. Say yes, don't deny. Right? What was the rule?
I say yes.
I say no to absurdity.
Yeah, it was a little ridiculous.
I say no to absurdity.
I really wanted to know the answer because I always have to pee a lot when I'm on the street.
Did you get your bladder checked?
No, I drink a lot of water. I try to stay hydrated. Wellness.
You need it depends. Okay, but you know what? Why on the street? Okay, we got. Why am I talking to him?
Because if there's
I'm
no,
leaving.
because if there's no bathroom,
it's been fantastic. I'm leaving.
You see, you want to know. You want to know more.
Y'all want to sit here and
it should be legal.
Kym, you know it's a good question, Kym. You know.
This has been a very fun podcast. Y'all done kept me here for 2 hours. I hope my son is all right. It should be illegal.
It should be legal for sure.
It should be legal. 23 said it should be legal.
See?
Okay.
Yes. Because if you can't find a 5-star bathroom, sometimes it's easier on the grass.
I've gone in construction bathrooms.
Well, I can't do
that.
As long as it's on the grass.
You really are. You're right. He's a germaphobe. That's really what it is.
He is.
I'm just not a disgusting phobe.
You just pull up to a construction site and go in their little bathroom.
I could never.
But pee on the street is better.
Or in the
grass. So now I gotta walk in your pee.
No, I make sure it's on the cement.
Why are we still talking about it?
Let's talk about it through text later.